Alright, so I just had an aha moment. I got a piece out on the lathe right now, and it needs some epoxy repairs. And I was sitting here thinking, damn, I wish I would have put that into a mold and done the resin before I had put it on the lathe, so that way I could actually turn the piece and get it finished without having to stop midway. But you know, nature being nature, as the blank dried out, as it was sitting on my lathe waiting for me to finish it, it split right down the middle. So again, I was sitting here thinking, damn, what can I do? What can I do? And that's when I was standing down here looking at my tool setup. Let me give you guys a better shot. So right there's all of my tools that I use for remodeling houses and whatnot. And I noticed up here on the very top shelf that I have these handy pail paint liners. And I thought to myself, if I cut this, I can use that to wrap around the blank and kind of form a makeshift mold for the wood that I have. And since I haven't done a whole bunch of epoxy turning, I haven't invested that much money into it. Well, I mean, shit, you guys know how much resin costs. But I've got some resin down here that I don't want to waste because it was damn $60. Those right there. And as you can see, 16 ounces per bottle, 32 ounce set. And ultimately, this is what I've come up with. Kind of looks janky and jerry-rigged, but with all of that silicone sealant down there at the bottom, and then at the seam where the two cuts come together, you can kind of see where I'd cut it right there, and you can see the silicone sealant holding in right there. Hopefully that will prevent any leaks, while at the same time allowing the resin to do what it needs to do and cure that and help me seal up the rest of the wood, because it's a beautiful piece. Exactly what kind of wood it is, I think I got it from a buddy of mine after he cut down a tree or something. Beautiful malted or spalted stuff rather. I don't know if it's, you know, beech. I don't know. All I know is it's not pine and it's not oak. Actually, I might hear that you guys can help me figure out. I want to say it's some of this right here. Yeah, as you can see, I've got a whole bunch of wood lying around here drying out, but unfortunately I don't have it organized or identified or anything. But yeah, I'm gonna mix up some resin. I'm gonna color it and pour it in there, let it sit for a couple of days, and I might take it inside though, because it's pretty damn cold out here. Get it inside where it's nice and consistent for the temperature and whatnot, and I'll have a follow-up video when we see how the results are. Wish me luck. Alright, so no judgments. It ain't pretty, but it doesn't seem to be leaking anymore anyways. So I have the yellow wire down here on the bottom because, as you can see right there, we had sprung a little leak. So thinking real quick, I grabbed another piece of wire and just put it in there. And then looks like we might have another one right there, but I'm not too sure. So yeah, I just decided to go with a clear white with I thought the label was on here, but It's the something like the black diamond color pigment, and it just gives it a kind of a pearlescent look to it. So yeah, I decided not to take it into the house because I got a 7-month-old baby, and I don't really feel like exposing her to these chemicals. So I'm gonna let that sit out in the carport for a couple of days, go out on probably Tuesday, Wednesday time frame, check it, and we'll go from there.